Would I?
When do I take off my shirt?
We progressively take off layers of clothes. Let's get those ladies interested.
Are
we on? Or?
Yeah, you're
Is
on.
there going? Oh, this is
So I take off my shirt now.
yeah.
Oh.
This is December
14th.
14th, 2016. Fre's back. We found them.
Oh, actually, I found the shop.
Yeah.
I was up there and a homeless man was spawning up there with me. I was really hungry, so we ate a shoe. I had money.
That was just Lugo, man. But that was just Lugo.
But I ate the shoe.
Is that nice? It's nice that homeless man shared his shoe with you.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I could have eaten my shoe. It was cleaner.
Yeah.
But I ate the homeless man's shoe. I had money.
You could have gone out and bought him like a meal.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I could buy myself a meal.
Yeah.
But more importantly.
Instead, you shared a shoe. But more importantly, we have some comics to review. We've read some comics.
Yes. We'll speak of the homeless man later.
Yes, and his fetish for eating shoes.
But right now, it's time for some literature.
Yes, grand literature. I'm going to start with, this is Suicide Squad number 8 by Rob Williams and Jim Lee. They say it's Suicide Squad versus Justice League prelude. It's barely that.
Yeah, I mean,
it's barely that.
Kind of.
I've read the Suicide Squad Rebirth. I've given it, I read the first 2 issues. Then I read 1 issue because Gary Frank did the backup.
Right.
And I love Gary Frank's art. I'll just read anything he does. And now I read this one. The first 2, I've given it 3 chances. This is the best it's been
And
out of the 3 chances.
See, I
However-
haven't read any of them just because of, because maybe Sam says, don't read it. And I don't. So this is my first taste of the Rebirth Suicide Squad, and I was like, no.
First of all, I mean, for Jim Lee's art, this is really not good Jim Lee.
No.
I mean, this is like Rush Jim Lee. And it's
Sounds
been,
like a giant.
yeah, and it's been that way since the beginning. The only reason I say this is at least, it's more fun than the previous chances I've given it. And I'm still looking forward to JL Justice League vs. Suicide Squad because it's, first of all, it's not the same writer. But man, Rob Williams, he's done stuff I've liked. Like the first half of the Martian Manhunter series was really good.
Oh yeah, that was.
And then he's done this like a Valiant book. What's the Valiant book called?
Who?
Rob Williams. Unfollowed, was it?
No, that's not it.
You're worthless.
You talking about Vertigo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Unfollowed, and that's pretty good. This is just this is just really just not very good. And I don't know honestly what if it's a Suicide Squad book I'm interested in at this point.
Because
I mean the movie in the end the movie wasn't very good either.
Well, yeah, and my next point was actually much like the movie, like it's not a good movie. This isn't a good book. I wouldn't say it's a good book, but it was a funny book.
Yeah, no, it was fun.
Like-
There's some lines of dialogue I never thought I would see in a comic book, like now Quinn, join me on my black magic monster ice slide. I never thought I would read those words all together in a comic book, but I did.
And there's some other line about a boomerang being a turd.
Yes, the turd of the
That was
internet.
good. I mean, like there was a few moments I laughed.
Yeah.
Just like in the movie, I laughed.
It was
a lot.
fun. It was a lot
It was great.
funner than the previous Suicide Squad.
That all
issues
was
I've read.
fun, and then then the actual like prelude portion of the book was.
It's just the introduction of the character.
I don't even. Yeah, but I still don't even. It's an introduction of a character, but I really just don't know really how it's going to connect to
Well,
Justice
I
League
mean,
part yet.
she's going to be in the crossover, and she's going to be in Batman's new Justice League book.
Oh, okay.
So that's how
There
she
you go.
connects. But basically, if you're reading Suicide Squad, I guess continue. If you're just buying this because it leads into Justice League Suicide Squad, it really doesn't, and you should probably just wait
Yeah.
until it comes out. I think it comes out next week.
If you like the word turd, you
And
just pick
It's
up
also
this
not
book.
it's not even jumping on point.
Yeah, no,
it's
not
not.
really. It's the
Or
end. It's the end of the storyline.
Yeah.
And anyway, you can save your money for this, and because Inhumans vs. X-Men, which we'll review later, is $6, so you'll need that money to buy that.
You need all the money, half the money that you would have put on this book for the internet book.
But before we get to that,
Oh wait, but you.
oh yes, how many Lugos? I would probably give it 5 out of 10 Lugos.
That's very generous.
Yeah.
That's very generous. All right, the next book we got here is Rockstars, an image book by Joe Harris and art by Megan Hutchinson. And the art in the book is actually fairly good. I think it actually fits the theme. I think a lot. Very dark, rock and roll tones.
Yeah.
Right? And the story itself deals with a young man trying to kind of solve like rock and roll urban legends, and so, stuff like that. And in this case, it's a disappearance of or the murder of one girl and disappearance of another. And it gets into some supernatural type things at the end involving black magic. And I guess I won't say it's a bad book, but I think it drags on. But I think it drags on a little bit too much for my taste.
Yeah.
Like I think that there was a point where he could have ended this book with like the girl, like maybe with the disappearance of the girls, and it would have been a pretty good cliffhanger, and I would have been totally interested in the rest of it. But instead, I was like, I kind of found myself like struggling to finish.
Yeah, no, I just felt like it reminds me of other things. Like it reminded me a little bit of Hickman's book Black Monday Murders. It reminded me a little bit of Kieran Gillian's stuff, and I feel like they do it better. They do this better.
It even had the tone. It has nothing to do with the same like theme, but like black magic, like just like that darkness too. But it was I don't know. It certainly wasn't bad.
Yeah,
like,
no,
I can't say
it wasn't bad,
book,
and I think by the end, I was a little more interested by the end of it than like in the beginning. It just took a long time to get to that point.
I was actually the opposite. I was more interested in the beginning, and then as I got more and more in, like once he met the girl, I was like, okay, like I have to, like I just don't feel like reading any further. Yeah. I wish he would have ended it like he would have left it on a cliffhanger, and then the next issue I would have been far more interested. That said, it wasn't bad. I'd probably give the book like 6 out of 10 reviews.
Okay, our next book. This is the start of Marvel's next event before the other event has even ended. This is Inhumans vs. X-Men. This has been like, at least since Secret Wars building up to this because the Terrigen mists have been poisoning mutants. I was not a fan of Death of X. I did not like it. I did not like the twist at the end. I just thought it was really poor storytelling.
Yeah, that's right.
And in fact, X-Men and Inhumans, I don't know. I haven't been really excited for the X-Men in a while since like, I guess Kieran Gillian and Jason Aaron, their run on X-Men was really good. Bendis had some good moments, but nothing that really thrilled me. Inhumans, they've been constantly trying to make the Inhumans a big thing, but I feel like they've had like so many like false starts. This is actually a pretty good number one.
Yeah.
First of all, Lionel Francis Yu's art I liked it. He sometimes can be very quick and sketchy, but this is pretty solid. Yeah. This is solid work. And there are some moments once the X-Men go to war with the Inhumans. There are a lot of cool moments with some cool characters.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it, and I think it's a good number one. And it's a nice thick book with a nice hard stock cover. The only downside is it is a $6 book.
But you gotta pay for that.
Yeah, you gotta pay for that cover and a nice page.
Thick cover. You gotta,
You don't get that for free.
I would agree. I actually did. I didn't think I would come in and like the book, only because I just don't. I'm not really invested in any of it. Like up to this point, I'm the same as you. Like I don't really care about the human stuff too much, as much as they try to force it upon me. Yeah. And much like most things forced upon me, I don't really like it. So, and then the X-Men stuff, whatever, it's kind of been lacking lately anyway. So, but this book was actually very good. It's excellent.
There's a lot of cool scenes, confrontations and everything. There's a cool Karnak, Jean Grey scene.
The Karnak Jean Grey scene was probably what got me the best.
And this is also great. Yeah, you go.
It was very good.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it a lot. I would I feel like I should give this like 8 out of 10 Lugos just because we gave this 5 and 6. I feel like this is just better, so it should get at least 8 out of 10 Lugos.
It's on the curve.
It's rated on the curve.
I think it's a solid 8.
Yeah, no, I hope they just can continue it as
Yeah.
like a good solid series.
How many you know how many issues they plan? Or
I think it's 6.
6, okay.
But I think it's like bi-monthly. I think there's 2 a week.
Oh, okay.
But Lionel Francis Yu, I think, is only doing like the first 2 and then the last one.
Okay.
So there's like 3 issues with different artists.
Okay.
But it's good. I hope it sticks it.
That's it. Our last book this week is also a Marvel book. It is Hawkeye #1.
She's the adorable Archer.
The adorable, very sexist. By Kelly Thompson, art by Leonardo Romero, I suppose. And this deals with Kate Bishop, as she is starting up her little detective agency in California, and her first case. And her first case is solving a college student's like a stalker issue conflict thing, and it was funny. It was. I think I'm gonna say the first few pages I was like, oh god, and then actually as it picked up, it kind of drew me in a little bit. It kind of reminded me a lot of like the humor, and we were talking about the
Yeah.
humor and fractions run
Mhm.
a little bit. So
Even the art reminds me of the early Fraction, the artist who did the Fraction Hawkeye.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that kind of
Yeah.
art. They're definitely trying to get that kind of like style and.
Well, they're trying to recapture
yeah,
that magic.
yeah.
That's why, because that book was very successful.
Yeah, yeah.
But this one actually was very good,
Mhm.
and surprisingly, I like the character.
Mhm.
Do I like Clint more? Maybe.
Yeah.
But this is it was actually a pretty good book.
Yeah. The part where I really started enjoying the book was when she starts getting her clients start coming in.
Yeah, that's the very funny
good.
part.
That was
yeah.
really good.
And they're all asking for the real
Yeah.
Hawkeye.
And that I enjoyed a lot. And then I thought it slowed down a little bit once she got to the college campus.
Yeah.
Because then it became very like wordy and everything. And it's just
Yeah.
like, come on, let's keep
Okay.
going, keep going, keep going.
Like I'm ready for the I'm ready for you to solve this
Yeah.
or something happened. Oh, wait, woof.
But it was good. It was
That's
good.
good.
It was comparing it to the other like I guess female centric books like I guess Harley Quinn, Squirrel Girl,
Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel. What was the other one we read, Sam?
What?
Oh, what was that one? It was. I don't remember. Oh, it was a Hellcat. Hellcat.
Okay.
Comparing
Oh, I
to
didn't read
those,
that.
well, yeah, I read that.
one.
Oh yeah, you read it, yeah,
Compared to
you read
those, I like this one a lot better.
it. Yeah.
It definitely has the same like feel as the original Hawkeye, and it's fun. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
That's it. It's I'd say maybe like a step below Inhumans
Mhm.
next
Yeah.
this week. So I'll probably give it like a 7 out of 10 Lugos.
That's
So we
fair.
went 5, 6, 7, 8. That's why, 'cause I like numbers.
Yeah. We have a slight case of OCD. That's it from this week from the shop. We'll be back next week with some more reviews of some books, and have a great week and go buy some comics.
I say nothing. Cut it. We still on?
No.
Turtle?
Take your top off. Pop that top.